I want to welcome you to our Q&A on the upgrades. It's a very exciting time for those of you who have said yes to Shoply, to this opportunity. You're probably already very, very deep into the topic. I'm sure there's also a couple of people that have not deep dived into what is Shoply and what we are talking about. So for all of you who are relatively fresh with us, welcome to the family. We are absolutely happy to have you here. And if you want to listen in a different language, I spoke too fast yesterday, so excuse me for that. I'm going to talk slower. You can just click into subtitles on the bottom right of your panel, of your Zoom panel, and you can just choose the language that you want to read in your own language. Okay, does that make sense? So tap on the captions, choose the language that you wanna read or listen to, and then you have a good translation. And for all of you who don't know what Shoply is about, we've prepared a short video to pick you up, so we're all on the same page. Don't worry, we will explain everything. And Stacy, please start the video.
Welcome to Shoply, a new groundbreaking worldwide open market. It isn't just a tech release. It's the start of a new era in business. Welcome to decentralized commerce. This marketplace platform lets you control the terms of selling, to empower the sellers to build your own team of influencers and affiliates. If Shoply doesn't have it, find it, claim it, and earn on every future transaction. Shoply is powered by a vibrant community of social influencers. Decentralized commerce simplifies choosing between retail stores, online platforms, affiliate programs, and direct sales. Removing the middleman, it unifies each area into one universal conversation and conversation globally. Join Shoply now and be a part of our inner circle for an exclusive sneak peek at our dynamic technology. For a limited time, lock in your free position in this exciting new company and invite 5 friends to join us. Once you're in, you'll get 5 invitations to share with your most influential friends. It's time to create income in your spare time and start living your dream. Welcome to Shoply, the future of decentralized commerce.
Yes, welcome to Shoply. And I want to start and pick you up real quick with my story. And the first slide. Perfect. All right. So what is Shoply? And for me, this is the most agnostic platform and the most agnostic and freedom-giving business that I've ever seen. Because in the past, you know, whatever company I worked with, I don't know if you feel the same, but I was always told what product to sell, what service to sell. I had a leash around my neck as an entrepreneur. Some things I could not do because we weren't active in certain countries, so I could not connect with people that I had a good relationship with and bring them into the business. And in the last couple of years, especially after COVID, excuse me, my voice is breaking. Not breaking, I had a little bit too much air conditioning in the States. In the last years, especially after COVID has been a technology incubator. We've seen that the industry is declining, right? Customer sales going down, team growth is going down, and this is for a reason, because the industry is changing, and every 30 to 35 years, an industry defines itself new. Just like we started with analog phones, today everything is digital. Sorry, something popped up in my screen. Today everything is digital. So we need to understand that we upgrade our iPhones, we take our cars to the service, and we also need to upgrade ourselves to new markets, because the future is not about selling one product or being in one niche. The future is about choosing where you want to be, where you feel comfortable, and where you find your target audience or where your team wants to go. So imagine you would have the possibility to create a business that gives you complete freedom, where you can bring your own physical products your own digital products. Maybe you have your own course. Maybe you're an influencer. Maybe you are a great team builder that can teach how to recruit or how to communicate or how to build strong teams across the globe. Whatever it is, whatever value you have to give in physical or digital products, you can put it on this platform and you can build your own affiliate channel. You can launch in any country that you want. This is one part. Second part is if you're a vendor, if you have a product that you want to sell, you don't have to go through all the pain. You can tap into a system that will, it's like plug and play. You have a product that you want to sell, bring it on the platform, invite your top customers, create your own affiliate campaign. You decide, and this is a very important point, you have predictable cost of acquisition. What does it mean? The opposite of predictable cost of acquisition is doing Facebook campaigns, Facebook ads, Google ads, where you pay for your product or your service to be listed on top of Google, right? This is not the best product that is there or the best service. You just know it's been paid for the most. So imagine, and you don't know how much cost you have per sale at the end, and you will only know it at the end of the campaign. But imagine now you had predictable cost of acquisition from day one. You decide how much do you want to pay an influencer, how much do you want to pay the matrix to get this product on the road, right? You can just decide. So as a vendor, it opens complete new doors to you. Or you're an influencer and you are wonderful in unboxing. Instead of keeping that knowledge for yourself, you could share your course or your knowledge on the platform, connect to other influencers that want to acquire that skill for themselves. They tap into your knowledge, they connect with you, you give it out for free, and for every product they sell in the future, they pick from the marketplace, you make an income with it. And for team builders like me, it just opens up so many doors. It opens up actually four new target audiences I can tap into, I can do business with. It takes away the leash, takes away my limitations. And if I'm good in all four of them, if I'm good in business development, you can make a multiple six-figure income with Shoply if you get into those different topics. And don't worry if you don't know anything about it. I also learn new things every day. I'm 53, so it's all about upgrading ourselves also. Okay, I've taken enough time. I want to introduce to you a man. I have to find the right words right now. He made an impact into my life from day one. I heard Stacy introduce him a couple of days ago. That's why I know a few things more now. He is 25 plus years in the industry. He's father of two. He was a Deca millionaire already with 35. He is super, super experienced on the corporate side, on the field. He's built globally. He's built more than 100 millionaires in the last 10 years. I know he's going to build many, many more with Shoply. Welcome to the call, Nick Stanicola.
Hey, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Good afternoon and good evening to the European side of the world. I see a bunch of people logged in here from different countries. We're going to take about 10 to 12 minutes here to talk about the reasons why you want to upgrade with Shoply over the next few days. You should already know what it is. There's on our Telegram channel, there's 20 videos. On our YouTube, there's 40 videos. Get there, get caught up. Today's conversation is specific as to why you should upgrade. Right now, everybody is here through a free invite. And over the next several days, you're going to have the opportunity to get into our system and upgrade to an influencer or influencer pro. Stacy, I'm going to jump past that how-to video, and I'm going to go right to the checklist. So how do you get started with us? There's 3 ways to get started with us. Number 1 is you can be an affiliate. Number 2 is you can be an influencer. And number 3 is you can be an influencer pro. Now, we haven't started the company yet. This is all whisper campaign, moving into pre-launch. We're not even taking on affiliates right now. We're only taking on influencers and influencers pros over the next few days. what do influencer pros receive? They can receive direct bonuses, license referral bonuses, marketplace commissions, community bonus access. That's all the same. So an influencer can refer a product, get a bonus. They can refer a license, get a bonus. They can get affiliates that get sales, and they can get commissions on that. They can get access to our community bonus. I'm going to show you in a moment, but it's limited access. An Influencer Pro gets maximum community bonus, vendor development bonus, global marketplace pools, and there's a difference between the two courses that you receive when you go Influencer versus Influencer Pro. We are a SaaS platform. An influencer will spend a one-time $4.99. An Influencer Pro will spend a one-time $7.99. And then this is US dollars. And then the subscription of $29 and $39 per month. Let's dive into these so you can understand the difference between them. If you look at this and you say, I have no desire to ever refer other affiliates or to build a team or to refer a vendor, I only want to maybe refer some different offers every once in a while. You'd want to be an affiliate. Check back with us in a week, and we're going to bring you on board. Everybody else, let's talk about some of these check marks here. I'm going to bring on my panel, and we're going to talk first about the vendor development bonus. Stacy, you're on, so I might as well have you share a little bit. What does it mean to have the opportunity to bring on vendors and have access to that bonus? Only Influencer Pros get access to that bonus. Over to you.
Yeah, so the thing that I admire so much about this company and the executive team and the architects of the compensation side of this is that they were incredibly intelligent in the ways they incentivize people to do the work. So if you shop at Amazon or you shop at Etsy or you shop at any of these places, right, and you happen to recommend someone that has an amazing product to the company, you don't get anything for that. But here at Shoply, if you bring a vendor, your favorite product, a friend that has an amazing company, any of those things, when you bring that vendor, because you're an Influencer Pro and you've gone through the vendor certification, you will get what is basically a royalty company-wide. So any products that vendor sells on our platform, not just in your team, not just in your group, not just in your downline, in the entire company, you'll be getting a small percentage, AKA royalty, for bringing that vendor to the platform. That is huge. Depending on the product, that could be a very, very lucrative portion of our compensation plan for people that bring the right products.
Well, I'll do some math. You bring a vendor on or several vendors on, and it gets to, let me see here. I want to make sure I get this right for you guys. 3,000 a month would be at 100. Divide that by 4 is 800. So if you wanted to make about $800 a month, not one time, about $800 a month, you need to bring vendors on that were totaling $25,000 a month in commissions that they were paying out to our affiliates. You would get a percentage of all of that every single month, even if you made 0 sales. We're having an $800 conversation. I'm talking to you about $800 a month just with the vendor development bonus. I want to talk about the global pool for a second. Michael, you've seen global pools in different companies. Raf, you've seen global pools in different companies. This is a percentage of every transaction of every sale in the whole company. Influencer Pros, when they eventually become a Diamond Influencer 1, they get access to these pools. What does that mean for people to start correctly in the comp plan?
Who would you
Yeah,
like
so
to?
basically, yeah, please, Michael. Yes.
No.
Yeah, okay. So, this is amazing because you can build what I've seen here. You can build a really passive income, long-term passive income based on the real sales of the products on the platform, digital products, physical products. And this is what excites me the most, because it's not always about the sales, but about building environment of the vendors, basically the marketplace with the companies, and basically the real sales that happen in real time. So no matter what, if we'll build this one time, we'll have like 1 million, 10 million people, 100 million people. I wish, it's a really big bonus in the long term. So I'm excited, especially we are here and we know about this on the early stage. Yeah.
What questions do you guys have? Make sure you're asking questions in the Q&A. Michael, over to you. Any thoughts on the pool?
Yeah. So this is my favorite question with the pool, because this is, imagine, okay, I cannot draw, but I want to show you real quick. When you start your business, usually this is Earth, this is you when you start your business. Now that pool means that whatever is gonna happen in the future, I have to switch that off. Whatever is gonna happen in the future, a global business, our pool means that this is me, but because I became Influencer Pro and became a diamond, I am now participating on the global revenue that the company makes. This is like asking me, hey, Michael, would you like to have 1% or 2% of the global revenue of Amazon? Who would say no? I mean, so this is my thought on the global pool.
Go Influencer Pro is my opinion.
For sure. Yes.
Yeah, I got a question here from
Only.
Mary. Mary says, what about Shoply compared to Amazon? It's a good question. Amazon is for customers. Shoply is for entrepreneurs. What does that mean? We're an ecosystem of entrepreneurs gathering customers. Amazon is a discount website driving all of the revenue they can into their pockets, squeezing out their vendors, squeezing out their affiliates, squeezing out everybody else so they can be, the largest market cap company in the world. What we do is we also don't get customers the same way. When a customer goes to Amazon, they're shopping on a website searching for stuff. When people buy from us, it's through a one-on-one relationship with somebody through social media. So for example, I fall in love with this product. I find it on Shoply. I share my link. I go to my Facebook. Hey guys, it's Nick. I fell in love with this product. It's amazing. You should all try it. Here's why I love it. Here's why I think you'll love it. Click the link, buy now. They're buying it from me, right? They're not buying it from Amazon. They're buying it from a relationship of a social media connection that they have. So the only thing that's the same between us and Amazon is the categories of products. That's really the only thing that's the same. Stacy, anything to add on that? I know you've got a good perspective on that idea.
Yeah, so one of the things that I think is it's a little bit different than the upgrade conversation, but I think it's worth noting because of the question that was asked, is that when you go to Amazon, there's influencers, people that are promoting Amazon have to create a storefront, right? They have to create their own links. They've got to do the work for people to shop from them. With Shoply, what they've done is they've intelligently linked customers to affiliates and influencer pros, which means when a customer comes and purchases from any one of our individuals in Shoply, the entrepreneurs that Nick's talking about, they get customer linked. It's called customer attribution. And that customer then will everything that they purchase in the future, that affiliate influencer pro will get the direct bonus for. Now, if that customer goes back in a day later and buys something else again, guess what? You get the direct bonus again. That doesn't happen on Amazon. On Amazon, if that customer goes back into Amazon and purchases, Amazon says, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming and shopping here. To the social media influencer, sorry, they didn't go to your storefront, so we don't owe you anything for it. Shoply says, thank you for bringing us to us. Here's another direct bonus for doing nothing. And so that's the difference between us and Amazon.
Nice job. Well said. Okay, let's talk about upgrading a little bit more. I want to talk to you guys finally in closing about the community bonus. So actually, yeah, we'll go community bonus. So we've talked about the difference between an affiliate and an influencer influencer pro. Influencers and influencer pros are the ones that are able to build a team. They're able to get access to the community bonus. They're able to get licenses bonuses, which means anytime you refer a vendor or another influencer, you can get a bonus for that. Influencer pros are the only ones that can get into the global pool. They're the only ones that can make vendor development bonuses and bring vendors on the platform. And lastly, influencer pros have unlimited value upside inside of our community. So let's talk about the community bonus and what this means. The conversation we're going to have now is significantly more, I think, drastic than the conversation on a weekly basis. It's still important on a weekly basis, but right now it's drastic. Every single one of you said yes to an invitation. And when you said yes to that invitation, you locked in a timestamp to your registration. So let me say that again. Oops, wrong person. Boom, me, there we go. When you registered, you got a timestamp. So think of the community as a 3x3 community of waves, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, etc. And once somebody you're working with, just think about really quickly the person that referred you, and think about maybe the person that referred them. Once they have their 3, everyone else must pour into the community. Everyone I bring, everyone Ralph brings, Stacy, Michael, we can't take them. They're yours. You don't have anywhere to put them. They're yours. They're just going to flow into the next available seat. You know, like when you get on a bus or a train, lots of trains in Europe, you get on a train and you get on the first available seat. Same thing. The first available seat, though, is based on your timestamp. So if you upgrade, you lock in the seat. If you don't upgrade, someone else walks in and takes your seat. That's the best way I can explain this. If I'm a European and I got first class, business class, executive class seats on the train, which is what you have right now. If you don't upgrade that seat, someone's going to come from the toilet seat, way back in the toilet seat. They're going to walk up into executive class and sit in your seat, and you're going to walk back and sit next to the toilet. People tell me they're struggling understanding the community bonus. That's the best way I can explain it to you. Don't give up your executive seat to go sit in the toilet seat when you have an executive ticket right now. Do you have to upgrade to keep it? Yes. Can you be affiliate and keep your seat? No. Why? Because affiliates are not contributing to licenses and the subscriptions that build the community bonus. Vendors and affiliates are just revenue in that bonus. I'm going to show you one example. We are having an $800 conversation, right? That's the conversation we're having, $800 conversation. For how long? For the rest of your life. Can you make $800 with Shapley? Well, how? Sell any product that's on the marketplace, make a direct bonus. Sell a license, make a license bonus. Have some affiliates make some sales, make some overrides. All of these are different. Get a vendor, make a vendor bonus. All of these are different ways. But in the community bonus, that would look like this. Second. Oh no. I X'd out of it. Okay. No, not good, Nick.
ShopleySim.com. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I have I don't have the password on me. I'm gonna kick it to you. We're gonna have you bring it up.
I can text you the password.
Okay,
Give me one sec, guys.
yeah, no problem. So I'm gonna show you guys some visuals on the community bonus. Raph and Michael, why don't you guys talk for a minute each on the community bonus, how you understand it, and what the criticalness of it, and I'll show some numbers.
Yeah, so basically how I see the community bonus, guys, this is like Nick said about the train. If you miss the train, you will lose a lot. We are at the beginning of the company. Yeah? There's a few thousand people already, at this moment. But imagine what can be in the 12 months from now, 24 months from now, right? We can have hundreds and 100,000 of people, yes, that will join after us. So this bonus, it's an investment in your future, $800. $800 within the next 12 to 24 months from now, it can be daily earnings for you. This is how I see it, because I know that those who will take action now, activate the Influencer Pro, I know they will win a lot in the future, just taking action. That's all from my side. Yes.
For me, it's like, think of it as a lottery, how do you say that in English?
Ticket?
A lottery ticket. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Think of
ticket.
it like this. In Germany, for example, you can cross 6 numbers of 49. Imagine you could cross out all 49 numbers on one ticket. You would know that you win 100%. This is the same with the upgrade. This is like crossing a lottery ticket in all possible ways, and you're going to win just because of the right timing and you positioned yourself. That's all. Understand, please, that 90% of success is timing. Any company, any blue chip company that you look at, if you would have joined with the right timing, you would have made a fortune. This is the same. This is exactly the same, except this time we can choose, do we want to participate or we want to watch? I would choose to participate. Now I choose to participate. So upgrade, friends, and use that community bonus. This is like a real passive income. This is a global share of the revenue the company will make. Do I have to do something for it? Of course. Is it worth it? 100%. So go for it.
Couple questions that are asked here. Okay, so Stacey, you're good to pull this up? Okay, I'll have you pull it up. Couple questions that are asked here while we're pulling this up. Does the subscription go to the company or the person who invited, for example, an Influencer Pro? Subscriptions all go into the community bonus. Licenses go into the community bonus. Half goes to the company, half go to the people, right? So company is surviving and pays to survive and create the company and profitability off half of the license and half the subscription. So let me give you an example here. We're going to use a value of a node, and a node is a seat. A seat is a node is a seat. Who sits in the seat? Only influencers and influencer pros. An influencer can only have a seat value of $30 per seat. An influencer pro can have an unlimited seat value. So we're going to say, for the sake of this example, that every seat has a value of $150. Well, how to get there? Well, Influencer Pro paid $40. That Influencer Pro has a couple affiliates and a vendor. That's 40 plus 80 is 120 plus 3 affiliates, 150. That's the node. So if you had 10 people in your community, go ahead and hit calculate. It's going to pay you out $50 actually every 2 weeks on the community bonus. What's crazy about that is you could put in 0. All 10 of those could have come from the efforts of the people you're working with. Could have came from Michael, Raph, Stacy, me. In fact, that 10 could be 90 people. And those 90 people, go ahead and type in 90 there. Those 90 people could come from somebody else. And you're making $472 a month. Now, it's going to cap you at $500 a month unless you build your status and a team in the marketplace, meaning you're transacting, you're making sales, vendors are making revenue, commissions are being paid in the marketplace. So if you look at the bottom here, if you want to make more than $500 a month from the community bonus, you just have to advance your status. If you want to make $4,000, you got to have a community bonus that pays you $4,000, and you also need to be a T3. So we're going to go back up, and we're going to punch in some more numbers here. Type in 900. When your community gets to 900 people, well, how many of those people do I have to bring? Technically 0. Technically, but you're going to get capped at 500 if you're not doing anything. But if you're building a team and of that 900, 100 of them are yours, and you hit the rank of, I think it's T3 below, you're making 50 grand a year. There you go. You're making 50 grand a year just from this one way that we pay. 800 of those people could have come from your leaders. You're never, well, some people, oh, you'll never get 800. What are you talking about? We've had 45,000 people sign up already in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks for free. Now we start to upgrade them. We'll have 5,000 when we open the upgrades in the next couple days here. We'll have 5,000 people that join day one. We'll have 50,000 in the next several months, 100,000 in the next year or more. The last business I built, 750,000 people built a business with us. Go ahead and put 750,000 in there for fun, Stace. 4 million a month. Now, I know what you're thinking. You can't pay all your bills off 4 million a month. I know, but it is a good start. It is a good start. Now, let's go back to 100 people. Here's what I feel sad about. Many people do not understand the value of their timestamp on their ticket. And they're going to take their seat, and they're going to drop their ticket. Someone else can pick up their ticket and go sit in their seat. And you guys might be sitting on right now $100 a month. So in 8 months, it paid back your 800. You might be sitting on 500 a month. You might be sitting on 3,000 a month. We're having an $800 conversation right now. 8 ways to get paid. You can do business development. You can get licenses bonus. But most importantly, you hold the early timestamp to what we're going to build over the next 5 to 10 years. Hold on the slides for a sec, Stace. In closing, I want to talk to you guys about our courses. We are bringing the best course creators from around the world into Shoply. Some of them will be donating free courses in different categories that we all want to learn from. Thanks, Stace. Courses such as live commerce, how to build a brand. How about courses in AI? How many of you guys would like courses in AI from people that are experts at this? When you join as an Influencer Pro, you will get over $10,000 in free courses. Spend $800, $10,000 in free courses. You have a timestamp on your ticket in a first-class seat. Now we just go to work to make your 800 back. And P.S., where I live, I know this is not true of every country. Where I live, this business is a 100% tax deduction. If you're starting the business with the intention to build it and make money, it is a 100% tax deduction. I know that's not true of every country. I'm not a tax accountant or a tax attorney. Consult your accountant. But that's pretty cool because it's already middle of August. 5 months in America, it's tax season. Write it off. Okay, talk to me, ladies and gents here. Closing thoughts. Actually, I'm going to ask a question to everybody. Tell me in the Q&A, and I'll have Stace, Raph, and Michael tell me, how much have you spent on courses in your life to be successful, to learn, to grow, to make the millions that you three have made on this panel? And I'll let everyone else sound off in the Q&A. Go ahead, Stacy Ref, Mike, over to you.
Yeah, sorry, we've all been talking so much. You can tell when we go to talk, it's like there's something there. I was adding it up yesterday. I think I'm about around like 55,000 is about the amount of courses that I've paid for, which is, when you add it all, is astounding. It's a big number. You know, you think about like, gosh, and it's worth it, right? It's education. It's all the things that you need to do business that make you better, that make you sharper. And so it's worth it. And now you're giving away that for free. I don't understand where you were like 10 years ago when I started paying these things, Nick. So, but for all of you that are coming in now, you don't have to pay $55,000, which is very, very beneficial for you guys. You're getting a head start with, above all of us for sure.
Thank you, thank you. Anybody else?
Michael, I thought you will share. So basically, yesterday when Nick asked you asked this question, I in the last 2 years I engaged invested approximately $50,000, but $30,000 I engaged for the mentoring. You know, just one mentoring, 12 months. You know, to develop my skills regarding the social media. So it was $30,000. Just one mentoring, one person. So guys, we have a really big value here, especially regarding the experts about social media, AI. I'm crazy excited about that. It will be for free for us.
I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on courses to make the millions that I've made. And I continue to spend tens of thousands of dollars every year to grow myself to be successful. All right, I got a question here that I want to answer, because Stacy, everyone can see these questions, right?
They should be able to, yeah.
Okay. Jolene says it's not fair that we're taking away her seat. Jolene, how much did you pay for your seat? It was a free invitation. So you haven't done any work. You clicked a button. That's all you did. You clicked a button and reserved your name. That's it. So that's a really interesting feeling of entitlement, that you're entitled to sit in the front of the train because you clicked one button for free for 1 second that had your name on it. Has nothing to do with rich or poor. It's interesting because you're taking this very personally, calling us the rich people. I was dead ass broke when I started in this industry, Jolene. Broker than broke. I think it's so broke I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. But I didn't make excuses. I didn't write long stories about how it's unfair. I just went to work and I figured out how to make it happen. What I would love for you and everyone here that's in a difficult financial position to do, if it is impossible for you to find a way, then just start as a free affiliate. It's free. Start in a week as a free affiliate, build up $800 in income, and then upgrade. And when that happens, your seat is now locked in, not your original one, but you come in for the first available seat once you upgrade. If you upgrade in a month, is the opportunity amazing? Yeah, there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people that are going to be on the train in the seats in your community over the next couple of years. So the reason why I'm taking a second to address this is because, number one, it's public, so everybody can see this. She's not privately messaging me this. So I'm going to publicly address it, so I have to. We can't play the victim, everybody. People that are successful or rich, as you call them, there's a lot of us that built it. Nobody handed me anything. I built it. Stacy, did you build it?
Oh yeah.
Or were you given, with some rich people give you some rich stuff?
Oh no, we sold things. My husband and I sold jewelry at one point to stay in business. We pawned things to make ends meet. I mean, there's as an entrepreneur, if you're an entrepreneur, you've had the lowest of lows, because business is not always great. And we've had moments where we thought we were gonna have to sell our house.
Raf, were you a rich person born into a rich family with the kingdom?
I'm from the north of Poland, from the small town when was like 7,000 people. Nobody speak English, no perspective. First business I started as a 18 years old. I need to take a loan for $2,500 to basically start the business. You know, a lot of debt for the next 2-3 years. That was my beginning of my journey. Then I flew to UK to pay this debt. I worked 12 hours a day in the normal job and then work on my business after my job. So trust me, guys, it's not about that today we are successful. Everybody has, beginnings,
So we'll leave it at that. Again, I would normally not do this because it was made public. I have to address the conversation. She also says that she's speaking in behalf of everyone. I'm going to go ahead and test that theory. Go ahead and put in the question and answer box if you're going to become an influencer pro, or if Jolene believes that she's speaking in behalf of everyone. Let's find out. I'm just going to roll the dice here. I could be wrong. She could be right. Is anybody out there joining with us here as an influencer pro? Michael is, Nick Hetcher is, Amanda is, I don't know how to say S-T-I, no, is there a vowel there? S-T-I-J-N, Stijan? Raymond is, Miriam is, Mike is, Elizabeth, Mary, and Nick, etc. So I do appreciate the statement. And Joylene, I want you to join us, and I want you to join us as a free affiliate in a week. And I want to work with you and help you make your first $1,000 so that you can upgrade and move forward. So we're gonna be successful either way. We're gonna be successful either way. So Joylene, none of us could afford it. We found a way. Ralph just told you how he found his way. Now he's been extremely successful. So gang, we're gonna do upgrades. I don't have an exact time yet for you, but here's how you do it. Closing thought, here's how you do it. You're gonna go into your invitation application, invite.shoply.com. The button is not there yet, but that button will be there soon. And you're gonna click that button. That button is gonna take you to this page right here. And on this page right here, you're gonna see Affiliate Influencer Pro. And you could just click on one of those and upgrade now. So as soon as that button becomes live, we're gonna tell the world we're still doing testing every hour, every minute. Again, this is a global platform, vendors, influencers, shopping carts, global taxation. It's tech on top of tech on top of tech on top of tech. And we want to make sure that we have this thing good before we open the doors. I want to make a quick announcement to Europe. I'm coming your way. Details are going to be up on a Eventbrite website. If you're anywhere in Europe, come visit me in one of these places. Malmo, Utrecht, Thessaloniki, Larnaca, or London. I'd love to hang out with you. I'd love to see you. I'd love to work with you. I'd love to spend time with you. Guys, when the time comes, click the button, hit the upgrade. We spent 40 minutes today talking about why you should go from an affiliate to Influencer Pro. But if you can't, be an affiliate and build a business with us and make money. Either way, it's going to work. Thank you so much for your time, buddy. I'll see you in Europe in a week. Bye, everyone.